Well, Sarah's feeling particularly ravenous because she only has 2 vitae after waking up. So she's gonna take some time to try and hunt some more animals.
Okay, go ahead. You can roll your dexterity athletics to go on a hunt.
Okay.
And of course, you're still stuck to those poor little sections of the city.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and take an additional +1 to it.
Okay.
And you can add in multiple hours for just spending more time down there.
I'm probably gonna, add
I
like
believe
2
it was
more
2 per
hours.
hour.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and add additional 4 on top.
All right. I like those odds. Dexterity, athletics. Oops. That cheat's doing the thing again. Okay. +4.
There you go.
Ooh,
You managed
all
to
right.
snatch up 4 vitae. You find a flock of pigeons roosted in the same place, quietly sleeping away, and you just take one after another and just rip them apart.
I'm doing a service. Less pigeon poop that way.
City cleaner,
Yep.
Sarah. As you head back, I believe you had planned to investigate over your own notes for the time.
Yes.
From back when you had died.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you had, let's see, you had been looking into a site called Unlimited Dreams, which was a bidding site that offers Gotham users safe places to exchange goods in person instead of shipping them. It has very minor traffic, and quite a lot of it seemed repeated. It seemed worthy of investigation, and you and your friends at some point had extracted a file indicating locations and times for pickup. It even
Okay.
had the names of the individuals, the items, the price. All of the entries seemed very stale, undescriptive. Bulky furniture just described as securely packed, good as new, never used, but never anything of quality like color or wear or anything. In fact, the last one you had investigated was this one. And that is the computerized entry you had checked.
Okay.
You had gone to investigate, and it is when you were trying to get close that you were killed off in an alley off to the side of it.
Okay. So it all kind of comes back to the site, which I suspected was moving cargo that wasn't furniture. Possibly.
It seems unlikely the same couch gets sold every day by the same person.
Yeah. Um. Okay. And the detective notes, was there anything to kind of help bolster oh, I think I asked you this before. So no like suspects, really.
Correct. There
Damn.
was a single bloody footprint at the scene, pointing towards the victim. It's suspected whoever that footprint matches with killed her. So it says in the police report.
Mm-hmm. Single bloody footprint. Does it have? Did it have like a photo of the tread marks?
Yes, it does, as part of its evidence.
Okay. So I probably would have made a copy of that and just kind of hung on to that.
It has a few notes on the back of the printout photograph. Things such as it being similar to, it seems like a very old boot, military issue, no real markings on it. Could be very unique at this point if it's not falling apart.
One can only hope. So the location that this happened in.
Mm-hmm.
So I was going to investigate, and then so I never got to see an exchange happening, basically.
Correct. You
Mhm.
never got close. You never got to see what was in the warehouse. You were taken down as you were trying to climb over the stone fence.
I'm considering revisiting the warehouse.
That's definitely an option.
I may do that just to kind of. At this point, being reminded of her death is kind of. She wants to sort of. She is hoping that just visiting the site will bring some newfound clarity.
Okay. You begin to head towards the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
It's a spot just off of a upper road. Going inwards between several buildings, and there's a sort of a flat area with a stone fence surrounding most of it, and a metal fence, metal gate blocking the front of it. Over top is a neon sign saying Wally's Warehouse. There's only one driveway entrance to it, and there's a single door off to the side. As you sort of case around, you find the spot where you had tried climbing it before, and you can still see the chalk outline of where you used to lie, and the dark stains that were your own blood in the ground. Roll me
Yeesh.
some composure.
That's fair. Just straight up composure?
Yeah. I'm not sure what else to add to that. Resolve composure, maybe?
I think so.
Yeah, there you go. Willpower-ish.
Oof. One success. Yeah, does that constitute a breaking point? Probably.
I was actually just looking to see if it did. I'm not sure that it does. The death of family members does. Seeing wherever you died is more of just like a, yeah, that's totally a thing that happened, apparently.
Yep.
But more, it's more disturbing than questioning of your own humanity. But you managed to snap yourself up and stay focused on the task at hand. Your death is in the past now, quite literally.
Mm-hmm. Gotta move on.
But you do have the same approach you had before.
Yeah, well, this time I'm gonna try and use my vampiric senses to make sure that there are no odd anomalies in the area, possibly willing to sneak up on me just out of sheer paranoia that might do it again.
Uh, let's see. Do you have all specs? I don't think so.
I don't.
Okay. You could roll wits composure
Okay.
to just sense your surrounding. Hey, not bad. You can you can hear the heartbeats of others inside. At least two people who seem like they're humans, and maybe one animal somewhere in there. You can
Okay.
hear the blood coursing through them, and maybe even smell it a little bit.
Um, I'm gonna take Fitz out of my pocket where
Cheep,
he's been hanging out,
cheep, cheep.
and um, I'm gonna use animalism to talk with him, and I'm gonna tell him.
Give it a roll real quick.
Oh yeah,
It's been a night,
it has been.
or several even.
That's animalism, manipulation, and animal ken. Okay. No, no. I know, I fed him before, I swear.
All right, 2 successes, and you are speaking to him again.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, did you sleep well?
Oh yes, so nice in here.
That's good. Let
Nice
me
and
know if you're
warm.
ever uncomfortable.
Okay, I'll give you a
Uh,
little bite.
yeah, thanks. That will maybe not a bite, maybe just a little scratch. I don't know. I've been told I'm
Okay,
a little
crap.
gamey.
Got it.
I need you to find a point into this building that I can get through.
You're pretty big.
Well, is
Usually
there.
there are these big doors in these buildings. Those are ways I can get in too.
Okay. I might try and go in after you, but I need you to keep a lookout on. Ah, it's okay. He's forgiven because he's cute. Um, okay. You're right. I can probably find some way in. I need you to keep a lookout on. There are people inside.
Uh-huh.
I need you to find them and report back to me. They should be, and I kind of give him an idea of where to find them based on where I can hear their heartbeats.
Okay. And he will squirm out of your hands and get down to the ground.
Yep, I'll
And
put him down.
he'll start running across the length of the stone fence and find a crack and start wiggling through it. And he disappears for a little bit. I'm gonna make a quick roll. See how well he does. I don't have official rat stats, so we'll just go with this.
I believe in you, Fitz.
Hey!
Ooh, that's not too
He
bad.
comes back alive and intact.
Yay!
Wiggling back out through the same hole, looking around and spotting you, and rushing straight over. He crawls up your leg and into your hands. There's 2 humans in there. Yep. They are sitting down, and they are looking at each other. They're like on the opposite side from here. He says, like, pointing entirely across.
Was there an animal with them?
Yeah, over by, the big entry. It's a dog. I didn't want to go near it.
Ooh. Yeah, probably best to stay away from that one. Was he... I'm guessing he was a guard dog. Did he look like he was patrolling, or was he staying in one spot?
He was sitting down.
Okay. So... I guess... So they were just talking. They weren't exchanging anything?
Yup,
Hmm.
they were there. Exchanging. And he kind of mulls over that for a bit.
Were they
Yeah,
passing
they were
something back and forth?
Yes! Yes, they were!
What was
Lots
it?
and lots!
Lots and lots of what?
I don't know.
Was it bigger than a bread box?
Is that bigger than a crumb?
Yes. Much bigger.
Yes, bigger than a crumb.
Bigger than them?
No.
Okay. Wait. What is this, trains? Lots and lots of trains. Wow. I'm guessing they weren't passing trains. Okay. Yeah, I gotta take a look at this myself. So, I'm gonna attempt to... So, which entryway was the dog at?
All the way on the other side, he says as he points in that vague direction. You are currently on the back side from the actual doorways in.
Okay. Is there... So, my current entryway, can I attempt to... Well, how's the security looking on the entryways where I am?
About as much information as you have already.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to scale the wall again.
Okay, so that's going to be strength athletics.
This should be good.
You are a vampire, you can put blood into it.
I will do that, yes. So, 1 Vitae gives me 2 strength?
That is correct.
Awesome. I know, I need my climbing buddy.
Yeah, everyone's going to be busy and distracted tonight with their own things.
No! What?
Oh,
That is a steep-ass wall.
you just can't find a handhold. You're not even quite sure where you did before. It looks like they may have, like, patched it up with some plaster.
Damn it.
You could dramatically fail.
Yeah, let's do that.
Go ahead and take a beat, as when you try to reach your hand up, a huge chunk of plaster comes out, and with your vampiric strength, you smash it to the ground.
Ouch.
And you hear the dog on the other side just barking away at this sudden noise.
Uh-oh. I am going to attempt to find cover and obfuscate and see if that drew anyone's attention.
Okay. You go ahead and slip into the shadows. And you can hear some shuffling about inside the walls. Let's see. I need to roll something on my own then. Let's go with... what am I gonna roll for this? Where is the powers? Sure. As you, do you physically hide as well?
Yes.
Go ahead and make a dexterity stealth roll, and you can add in your obfuscate as well.
Nice. Wow.
And I'll let you roll Wits Resolve as well, and do it at -2.
Okay.
As you kind of hide behind a few trash cans in a corner, just sort of hoping no one notices you when they pass by, you start to notice the sound of very soft footsteps. Not soft in as if they are far away or someone trying to be light of touch, but an echoing sort of soft, indicating that they're on the edge of your vision, that you
Oh
barely
no.
can barely tell that they're there, and you can sense that they're getting closer and closer to your hiding spot.
Do they sound like human footsteps?
Yes, it is the tap of human shoes.
Oh, okay. Shit. So I'm literally stuck between a rock and a hard place. Maybe. Or a trash can and a hard place. Is there some way I can maneuver so that they aren't behind me?
That what's not behind you?
That the sound that's approaching me, coming out of my vision.
Alright, let me better indicate. Drawing time. Here's a shape.
Yay, I love drawings.
There's Wally's. You are here, where that circle is.
Mm-hmm.
You are up against the corner, and you are using some, cans as cover.
Mm-hmm.
You could dart backwards into the alleyway you had found, or you could circle around Wally's.
Is the footsteps aren't coming from the alleyway though, right?
Correct, they are circling around Wally's.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go head back into the alleyway.
Okay. You head back into the alleyway, and as you go, you start making your own sound of footsteps, and you can hear the ones behind you chasing.
Oh no. Um mm, how far does this alleyway go?
It goes between a set of buildings. On the block, you can go between any number of them. It's a small maze.
I'm going to attempt to evade those footsteps.
How are you going to do that?
Are there any fire escapes that I can hop up onto?
There might very well be. you could use your streetwise, navigation, and dexterity to try to find a path upwards and out he
Ooh,
won't be able to follow you on.
I will do that. So wits, dexterity, streetwise, and then +1 for my navigation specialty. Oh no, wait, dexterity streetwise. I don't know why it said wits.
Blue. There we go.
Oh, okay.
You managed to, you use kind of a little bit of your knowledge of building codes that you ended up researching one night just when you were incredibly bored beyond belief, and you know which side the fire escapes are supposed to be on. And you know exactly how to bring them down when you're on the bottom floor.
Awesome.
But you managed to bring it down, hop up, and pull it up without too much clatter. And down below, you can see a figure in a trench coat and sunglasses and slick black hair gelled up to the nines. Sort of start running past you below, not even looking upwards.
And it's just the one guy, huh?
It's just the one guy. As he runs past you, where his form begins to blur, and he simply disappears out of your vision.
The fuck?
You have the power. You know he's using obfuscate. No occult required there.
So much for humans or people. All right. Well, that was close. I don't know if I'm gonna risk a return to that warehouse. Knowing that there's active kindred there.
So you retreat for the night.
I think so. That would be wise.
Alright. So you go ahead and retreat. Let's pop back in on Victor.
Yo.
So you've been at your party for a few hours. Everyone is incredibly happy, but they're also sort of winding down. It's very late in the night for them. And most of them intend to either get back to some amount of nocturnal business or go to sleep. What do you intend to do?
I guess I'll see if I can find that other person. That
Alright.
shadowy figure.
Do you have Auspex?
I do not.
You could go ahead and roll some Wits Resolve. Or you could do some investigation to search the sewers.
Which resolve it is? 3 successes.
You search around for the person in question, but she seems to no longer be present regardless. Looking around and just sort of walking, you notice a few new pieces of graffiti, very fresh even, just sort of in white spray paint.
And what's it say?
It seems to be some kind of symbol, but you're not sure how to make heads or tails of it.
Is it a cult? Or is it gang related?
You could roll with Streetwise.
Wits Streetwise, you said?
Yes.
1 success.
You understand that this might be some sort of vampiric symbol. That this is a mark of territory.
but I wouldn't be able to figure out whose territory.
Not from your knowledge alone, unless you had knowledge of the cacophony, or maybe you knew the person.
Alright. Unfortunately, I am without. Is there, like, broken... What's on the ground around me?
On the ground around you is, little bits of, garbage. Cans, cloth, things that have just, sort of washed up from the flood drain.
Alright, I'm gonna take some cans, and I'm gonna crush them in both of my hands until they're a bit more solid than they normally would be. So, you know, the tighter you push something, the harder it gets. And then I'm gonna use that to scratch out this mark that's on the wall.
It is spray painted on.
Yeah.
And it isn't, necessarily very thin. But
Yeah.
if you want to just carve off an entire section of the wall here...
Well, no, I'm not talking about carving off the wall. I'm talking about scratch marks through it. Like...
Oh, like, just a big X?
Yeah, like this is a...
Yeah, that's much more reasonable. That's easy enough to pull off.
Yeah, basically, like, I'm crushing all these cans into one hard thing that I can then just carve a big giant X into the wall or something like that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The entire, the tunnels around you echo with the screech of metal on stone for a second as you just slash through it.
I step back, and I look upon my work, and I see that it is good.
You admire your own work, and you start walking a slightly different direction, and you come across another. And another.
Well, this is just bad workmanship. I mean, why would you do this all over the fucking place? You would do like one, and then you do another one way far away. This is just dumb. Repeating the process.
You could roll some, like, Streetwise real quick if you want.
Really going on my bad my bad stuff.
It turns out the world needs slightly more than punching, I guess.
Not really.
But, you do get the feeling that, these aren't entirely random or just spammed literally everywhere. They are indicating different tunnels around that people could approach from, and when you have entered the territory.
Okay, wait. You know what? Does this phone that I have taken and stolen for this long time, does it have a camera on it?
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna take a picture.
Alright, you turn on the Nokia and you just sort of take a quick little picture.
Alright, and then I guess I'm going to call Sarah.
You are underground.
Oh, come on. Alright.
That's the entire point.
Yeah, I know. I just would have thought the network would have gone this far.
Nah, not yet. You can make
wireless
that
symbols.
though.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, I guess I'm gonna look for a sewer entrance. Yeah, a grate or... Oh, that'd be great. Right. Just go up to a drainage pipe, stick my hand out. No, I'll look for a tunnel entrance or something.
You flip up to the surface real quick and go ahead and make a call to Sarah.
Assuming that I've well enough fled the scene, I'm gonna pick up my phone and...
No, I'd rather like the idea of you getting a phone call in the middle of your hideout.
God damn it.
The guy is looking for you, everything is tense, you're trying to hold your breath, and then you hear...
Sounds like he's finally leaving.
Alright, well, at least I would have enough clout to put it on vibrate.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You're the hacker. You can definitely get that leeway.
Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna walk a little bit more until I've left, like, the block, and then I'm gonna call it back if it's not ringing.
Alright, but, You pick it up, you call, everything.
Well, I mean, I like to think that he didn't just call you first. He actually probably called, like, John first or somebody else, and they're not here. So clearly, for some one reason or another, they're not answering.
Oh, I see. I'm your last resort. Is that it?
Well, no,
No,
I
I'm
didn't
your last
call. Didn't call Adam, did I?
Fair enough.
I think
Oh,
the
boy.
Venture would be my first recall because they probably know these symbols or something like that. But you're the one who has like all the ability to find shit out too, so you're in the intelligence list.
Gee, thanks. I'm so glad you think highly of me.
Did you not just get like shot to death and I had to carry you the other night?
Oh, that's right. Thanks for the piggyback. I did appreciate that. I probably could have walked, because, I'm dead and everything already, but
Yeah,
it
doesn't
was
hurt.
nice. Yep. So what do you need from me?
I'm gonna send her a picture. And is there any way you can figure out what this means? It's a bit of an annoyance where I live, and I'd like to be able to take care of it.
I'll see what I can do.
Sarah, you have cacophony, don't you?
I do indeed.
You can go ahead and roll intelligence streetwise, and you can go ahead and add a +1 to it.
Whew.
Congratulations. You can tell, of course, from the fresh paint that this is pretty new, and someone has just recently claimed this territory as their own. And you've heard through the vine that a underground group of Nosferatu and Gangrel are becoming more active for some reason. Apparently some stuff's happening underground, and they're becoming more interested in what's going on around them. You've known them to be passive in the past.
But now is not the case. They're kind of...
Now they're actually trying to mark down what's theirs, instead of just assuming.
Alright. So I tell them, you may want to tread lightly on whoever's feeding turf that you're crossing, because someone's already staked claim here.
Yeah, sure thing, Heisenberg. I'm the one that knocks. You look at me and think I should be afraid?
Well, it's, more than just a single person. I mean, I doubt even you can take on a bunch of other gangrel.
Do you doubt?
Eh,
You doubt me, and I shall have to prove myself.
I mean, you can go
Literally.
ahead and prove yourself just to wind up, final dead.
It's literally, you've just described one of my...
It's what he wants!
I
know.
have to do this now. Can you give me a name?
It's a loosely affiliated group of
They have a
Nosferatu
symbol.
and gangrel.
They have a symbol. That means they have to have a name.
You do have a name in mind.
Oh, I do.
Lily
Okay.
Hunt.
Lily Hunt.
That
Is
is
she a ringleader?
She's a Nosferatu. She's known to be the face and possibly the mover down there.
Huh, Nosferatu
Of course, nobody
face.
goes and talks to those darn sewer dwellers, so who really cares? Except the cacophony.
Right. Alright. Yeah. So Lily Hunt is the one you have to look out for.
What's she look like?
You give a quick description, and get the woman that you had seen before, who had put her hands up to her lips to shush you. She's incredibly pale, looks sort of a little bit like she just came out of the ring or something, with long black hair just dripping down almost to her waist.
Do you have any idea where they're based out of?
I mean, Nosferatu, best way to check is the sewers.
Well, that's the entire city. Literally, there's like the city above, and then there's like a city below. You understand how this works.
Yes.
That is in
And
fact the best information you have on it. They live in the sewers, and that is
And there's
as
another
far as
city
most people
below.
care.
I mean, here's a
Holy-
thought. You keep hanging around where they keep making those marks. I'm sure you're going to draw attention.
I've been down here, like, literally the entire time, and they've just appeared, so... Evidently not.
Well, they're taking a more aggressive stance on their territory.
So I
Give
see.
it time.
Well, I don't need time. Time is literally against me on this. I need information. Don't you have, like, a network of people that can help me out?
Hey, I already pointed out that,
Some sort of clique?
If I could just hack into the sewer system.
Some sort of vampire deep net? Something?
I guess I could always ask my fellow Nosferatu a thing or two.
How about this? You do me this favor, and I'll owe you a favor in return.
You are good at climbing walls.
I'm good at a number of things.
Not at finding Nos in sewers, apparently.
I don't know. I got a guy. He can hook you up with some NOS if you want. Although you don't have a car, though, so I don't know what you can get from that.
Alright, fair enough. Okay. I will look into it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And they hang up.
Cool.
Oh, by the way, did you want... Oh, she hung up on me.
Oh.
Oh.
Now we have our running joke. So you now have something to deal with in the future, Victor. And we're going to go ahead and shift back over to Adam and see how he's doing. You were going to play the Lonely Tourist again for some blood, weren't you?
Yep.
Alright then. So let's go ahead and do it. What were we doing for that last time? It was manipulation and expression?
And, well, I was going to play
Subterfuge.
more on feelings, so I was thinking of empathy, but expression is good, I think.
Okay, in this case, you'll be trying to read their impression of you and trying to pull on those who seem to feel the guiltiest.
Yeah.
As you stalk around, you can see a few people out for the night, having alleyway encounters with each other, just some hot,
Ooh.
passionate play. But you also end up seeing everyone who ends up alone seems a little bit more terrified and worried. But go ahead and give me your roll.
Well, I have empathy calming, so does that add to the roll? If they
It's
terrified
more
and
the
empathic?
feel of your feeding ground at this point.
Oh. Well, okay. Ah, I forgot. I wanted to add multiple vessel, but well.
Ah, yeah. Well, you do find one easily enough, at least. You manage to see he feels incredibly troubled and guilty over leaving you in such a bad spot, and
No.
as he sort of turns towards his wallet to try to pull something out for you to help you along, you reach in for one of those bites.
Yeah.
How much are you taking?
3 vitae.
Alright, you fill up on another 3.
I'm feeling better.
Okay. You're feeling better, and he's feeling a little bit worse, and you manage to sneak off before he gets
He's
another
feeling
view of you.
better. He's feeling better because of the bites. It's soothing. We'll be fine. It will be fine. At least I didn't take his money, so hey.
Alright. But
Have a good
your
day.
next intention was to go visit your sire, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
but just before that, I'm gonna text everyone, including Jacob.
Mhm.
Hey guys, I'm gonna do something dangerous, so if you don't hear about me, well, I may end up kind of dead. So,
Sarah texts back, "Can I have your stuff?"
no.
Frowny face.
My sire. Does Jacob, is Jacob texting anything back? Or?
He seems indisposed, and apparently so does Elland.
Damn. Well,
Or, oh, you mean, Jacob, not John.
Jacob, yeah.
Jacob texts back, maybe you shouldn't do it then.
I text back, yeah, but it's for the greater good. We need to know who cast this crack right on us, so I need to do this. Okay? But you're welcome to join me if you wanna help me. I could use some
Jacob
on your
texts
team.
back, sure, where? And he'll meet with you.
Well, I'm giving the I don't know. At my haven.
Okay. Jacob meets up with you at your haven.
Hey, Jacob.
Hey, how you doing?
Well,
You're not planning on jumping off a building or something, are you?
no, but here's the thing. So, I was asked to clear out a building, a haunted building. Turn out it's a mage property. Well, a mage lives in it or defends it. And she has a sister with a vampire. And that sister owns the building and wants to destroy her sisters. Do you follow me? Basically, it's a sibling
I
quarrel,
think
but
I do. I mean, it's sort of out there, but I follow you.
it's a sibling quarrel with, well, supernatural siblings quarrel. So, and I've made the deal with the mage, and I need to plant a music box in this woman heaven. And, well,
Not as many people are as inviting into their homes as you are, I think.
yeah, I know. But can you at least follow me? And, well,
Yeah,
help
I
me
can do
out if you
that.
can.
Maybe we can figure something out here.
Thanks. I would ask the other, but they're not as stealthy as we are.
Well, I guess I am a little quiet.
Yeah, I am.
Alright.
Let's go.
Alright, so the two of you head off to your sire first, correct?